What's going on? So we just finished a 7-day video challenge that I created for myself. I've never done anything like that before, and honestly, it was really challenging. It was tough, but it was just an incredible experience. And I decided to extend to 30 days because I was watching the progress that I was making from day 1 to day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, and it was just constant progress, constant evolution. So I was thinking to myself, like, like what would actually happen? Like I don't have anything in mind in terms of like what I'm actually trying to do with this. Honestly, I don't have anything in mind at all. But the reason why I'm still doing these videos is because I just see that progression and see that just massive, almost like a hockey stick sort of growth. And so I'm thinking to myself, what would happen? What would happen if I keep going with this? Because I've got a lot to share. I've got a lot to give. It can be a little difficult to articulate what exactly you want to say when you're on camera. So I'm thinking to myself, man, that if I keep doing this, if I keep going and taking this daily disciplined action, what's going to happen after 30 days of doing this? I've made this much progress after 7 days, so what's going to happen after 30 days? Like, I truly do not know. I truly do not know. So if you're watching this video, I want you to know that I have no agenda. I have nothing that what I want to do is really continue getting better on camera and really getting better at sharing and giving my message. So if you're watching this, you're along for the ride at this point, because I don't know what's gonna happen, but let's find out. So it's day 8 right now, and that's really what I wanted to say. The next couple days they'll be diving more into the things that are important to me in terms of. Alright, I was gonna make this video really short, just like a day 7, a day 8 sort of like introduction to the next 30 days. But let's just get right into it. One of the things that I wanted to cover today, I was gonna say this for tomorrow, but it's coming to me right now. So one of the things I really wanted to cover that's really important to me, that's really transformed a lot of things and the way and how I see myself, the way that I see the world, is when I started diving into the subject of masculine and feminine energies. And so when I say masculine and feminine energies, I'm not talking about gender. I'm not talking about male, female. I'm not talking about boy, girl. I'm not talking about any of that at all. Inside of us, we all have, every single person, no matter what your gender is, we all have masculine and feminine energies inside of ourselves. And so what happens is, now this is a subject that I'm going to do multiple videos on, because there's a lot in there. But at the high level, at the basic sort of level, we can think about it like we've got these masculine and feminine energies inside of ourselves, where the masculine, at the core of what the masculine and energy, it's like kind of like yin and yang, where at the core of the masculine energy, what the masculine really is all about is consciousness. It's the sturdiness, it's the rock, it's the direction, it's the action, it's the purpose, the mission, the drive. That is the masculine right there. That's at the root of the masculine. And with the feminine, the root of the feminine is love. The root of the feminine is flow. The root of the feminine is to dance and just be in the flow of life itself. And so that's why, even though it doesn't have anything to relate to gender, that's why with male, female, sometimes males can be really deep into their masculine energy, because they can lean more towards that. Sometimes women can be more into their feminine energy because they can lean more towards love. But what happens is we can often get the imbalance. Like, for example, if you're a really masculine guy, if you're really deep into your masculine, and you're always just boom, just going after it, but you ignore the other side in there, the feminine side in there, it's going to create an imbalance. Because what does that actually mean in practice? It means that you're gonna be going, but you're gonna be feeling really stressed. If you're a dude that's watching this right now, it's like when you're so deep into what you're doing and so deep into the action, you can get the imbalance of just getting the stress that you can actually feel, and that's from the lack of the feminine. That's from the lack of the inner love, the inner flow, because we can be so rigid as masculine guys. We can be so rigid, just trying to make everything happen and just like force everything to happen without any of the flow, without any of the movement with life energy itself. So that's what happens. And conversely, on the feminine side, if we're too deep into our feminine, we're kind of just going to be floating around, and just it's going to be great, but there's not going to be any real direction. There's not going to be any real going after it. And so that's a brief high-level introduction. Oh, the song just ended. Boom. Great song. One of my favorites. So that's a brief high-level introduction with the masculine and the feminine energies right there. There's a whole lot more to go into, which is going to be one of the things that I'm going to keep diving into with these videos as I get better and better at articulating my message and what I want to share on these videos. The message will be articulated much better as well. But that's, I know that could be brand new for a lot of people, but we're in future videos, we'll keep diving into this, and just be observant. Be observant of those sort of principles in your own life. If you're feeling really stressed because you're trying to go, and it's the same thing where if females, if girls are really deep into the masculine, it's going to create the imbalance as well. If guys are really deep into the feminine, it's going to create an imbalance there. And so it's all about balancing out. So that's what we'll cover in future videos, along with a lot of other really good stuff, as I just keep on articulating all this stuff that I want to share. So, God, I love you. Thank you for being along with me here. We'll see where this goes, because I'm not really sure, but we're going for it. So, hope you have a great day. Peace out.